Get those Cybermen out.
What's up, guys? Sam from the Cybermen here. Today we are doing a interview with Declan Moore. He came second place in the first ever Digimon online tournament. He went undefeated, only losing points to a draw. Kind of controversial draw as well. You'll hear more about that soon. But I hope you enjoy this. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me know what you'd like to see in terms of Digimon content. We're going to try and get some how to play videos and things like that going. So let me know what you'd like. Cheers. Alright, I am here with Declan Moore. He came second in the first ever Digimon online tournament. You're going undefeated, so only got a draw. We'll go into the matches and what happened with that in a sec, but why don't you talk us through your deck? I think it's Blue Omnimon, is that right?
Yeah, Blue Omnimon Turbo. I just thought it was the strongest sort of variant currently out at the moment. I did play test a bit with Red and sort of the Leopardmon variant of Blue, but just wasn't really competing enough as much as I wanted it to. But it came out pretty strong today. I think I only dropped 2 games in the 5 rounds.
Nice.
So I was happy with it, yeah.
And what obviously worked out, didn't it? So you picked the right one.
Yeah.
So take us through some of your tech choices and your deck choices.
So pretty standard with the Upamons. The whole point of this deck is to draw as much as you can and turbo through as fast as possible. Yeah. So Upamon clearly probably the MVP today. It just made me go a lot faster than everyone that I was playing against.
Yeah, sure.
And especially when I'm forcing the opponents to like drop big, Machine Dramons, Puppamons, stuff like that. And then I just get a whole lot of advantage when I'm attacking anyway.
Yeah.
Even if the stuff dies, it's fine because you get the draws and you're just turboing through stuff very easily. Sort of maximizing on the minimum cost cards.
Yeah. I can see you've got a lot,
with the Gorillamons, the 1 cost, level 4s, the Monzemons, and the Plesiomons. They're so key to the deck because your whole evolution line is about 3 costs smaller than everyone else's, and it just makes it so much easier to get through. I did opt for. I was originally running 4 Metal Greymons and 4 Omnimons, but I cut 1 of each for 2 of the Tamer, Matt. That was probably, I don't know if you can even call it a tech at this point, but a bit of a tech because I found that having Matt just assures you to be able to utilize either like Wear Garurumon where you get the extra security and then go into a Mega. Yeah. So having the minimum 3, you get to go slap on Wear Garurumon and then put your opponent to 2, as long as they don't have their own Tamer. And that's just quite lethal. Yeah. And I won a lot of games by just rushing through if I got a Mat early, which was nice. Yeah, and even if I didn't get it early, it was quite handy. The Cocytus Breath, that was really strong. Yeah. Like just sets people back so far when they go like heavily commit to one thing and they've got nothing in reserve.
Yeah, nice.
So I'd feel really confident in playing it.
Yeah,
almost.
Very nice.
Yeah.
100%.
Not much more to say, to be honest. Omnimone's clearly just stupid.
Yeah,
I think it's just a great card.
So good.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I was really happy with the list.
Yeah, I think it looks very refined. It looks like it does exactly what you want it to do. Mm-hmm. So that's really good.
Oh, I think. Sorry to interrupt.
No,
the Loda Leomon, people were running the Zudomons instead.
Yeah.
The reason why I ran the Loaders is because I wanted the 10k.
Sure.
I feel like a lot of decks have a break point between sort of 6 to 9k, and having a 10k is just really abusive.
Yeah,
which is nice.
No, yeah, I get that.
Mm.
Might be overlooked by some people.
Yeah, definitely too often. You don't want to see it all that often, though.
Yeah, no, exactly. All right, so we'll start. You want to go through your matchups? I think you mentioned that there was a bit of a stuff around that caused you to get a draw.
Yeah, I mean, at the time, I did think that it was a top cut event, so I was thinking, draw doesn't really matter. Like, benefit of the doubt with the guy. He had some webcam issues, and so that sort of delayed the game by about almost 8-ish, 9-ish minutes.
Wow,
And
that's a fair chunk.
yeah, and so we finished up game 2 with a minute and a half to go, and I went, like, by the time we shuffle and everything, like we couldn't start a game.
Sure,
and then
sure.
time was called, and shit happens.
Did you get a warning or anything for that?
No, I didn't bother to like call the judge. I should have. Hindsight 2020,
Yeah,
but
exactly.
like in saying that, I didn't like it was. It's the first proper online tournament
No, yeah.
for Digimon. Well, first tournament for Digimon really, and so I wasn't that fussed. Like, it's okay.
Well,
Shit
I think
happens.
it worked out in the end. You went undefeated.
Yeah,
Second place.
yeah.
I
It
think.
was.
How did the first place person was 5-0, were they?
Yeah, they were 5-0. I couldn't actually find out what they were playing because we weren't allowed to spectate other people, which was
Oh,
a
that's
bit,
annoying. I guess.
annoying. Even in the last round when they were still going for a little bit longer, like it would have been nice to watch the end of that, but
Yeah.
that's all right.
And there was I don't know if there was a stream. I can't remember. I think there was.
Nah,
No.
no. Oh, at least not an official one. I'm
No,
not sure if
yeah.
someone was streaming
Maybe
streaming
someone
their
was.
stuff, but maybe.
Well.
Yeah.
What about your other matchups?
Yep. So in round 2, I versed. It was a yellow deck. I'm pretty sure it was just like a structure deck. So that was a bit of a, a 10 minute,
Yeah,
go
and
and grab a drink.
Yellow's weak right now as well.
Yeah, it's so much weaker than pretty much everything else. It's a bit unfortunate. Like when they get Shine Greymon, it just completely flops to the other side. It's so strong. But at the moment, it's just not good enough. And then round 3, I versed a Leopardmon deck that just, like, it just didn't get going fast enough.
Fair
and I found that I was, easy. Like, I found with Plesiomon being 12,000 and the Leopardmon being 11,000, I would just clear it out very easily. And so the threat, even like the jamming and stuff, didn't really matter all that much.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, it's good that you got that really cheap evolve cost cards in here to go up really quickly.
Yeah. Round 4 was the Tyrannomon deck, the sort of red with a splash of green.
Yep.
Did almost caught me off guard in game 1 with the flower cannon and in the security, and I went, oh shit.
Wow.
But luckily I had enough memory to put up a Grizzlymon blocker.
Nice.
Otherwise I would have lost that game.
Well, it's those moments that get you through, right?
yeah, 100%. And then in the last round, round 5, I was versing black, like the War Greymon black variant.
Sure.
And that was stressful. Like, I won game 1 pretty handily. I don't think he drew a rookie in his opening or for the first like 2 or 3
that's the worst.
turns.
I've had that
It was just really rough for him. Yeah. Like, I'll take that little bit of luck with me. Game 2, I completely forgot that War Greymon has blocker, the black variant.
Yep.
And completely got me off guard. And I thought I had game, but didn't have game.
That's
So
right.
he won that game 2, and then I just starved him really heavily game 3, and so whenever he popped out, I was just storming ahead.
Nice.
And just sort of lost him in the dust.
Nice
But
work.
he was a very good player. Probably not to put any of my other opponents not discrediting any of them, but he was a very strong player.
Yeah.
Got to find his name.
That's I guess you expect to see that in the final rounds when you're undefeated.
Yeah.
Nice.
It was definitely a bit of a sweaty match.
Yeah.
It was competitive, and that was that's what I want to see in these events, and it makes it a lot more fun to play when
Sure.
you know that the guy that is opposite you is he knows his stuff.
Yeah, those games, like I play Dragon Ball Super as my main game, and those games where you're up against someone where you know they're good, and it's just really kind of tight, awesome.
Yeah. No, it was a really fun event. Like, you got to give a shout out to, I think it's TAC Games that were hosting it today, and they did their best, and there weren't too many issues, I don't think.
Nice, it's good to hear.
Yeah,
that the first event went off pretty much without a hitch.
Is
there anything you'd changed in your deck going forward?
I'm not sure. I think I might think about running a. I
mean, if it works, it works, right?
Yeah, like maybe I'd think about cutting one of the Cocytus Breath for another mat, because I found it came, like, when I had it, I always won if I had mat.
Yeah.
And
so
if I saw it turn 1, I would drop it, give them 4, not care at all, and just know that I would outpace anything that they threw out at me.
Yeah, I mean, once you start plussing, it's really good.
Yeah. Yeah, not too much else. I was really happy with Omnimon at 3. I don't think a 4th one was necessary.
Sure.
Yeah, 2 would be too little, for sure.
Yeah.
Because there's always that chance that 2 gets stuck in the...
Yeah, or they're in your security or something.
Yeah. So I was actually really happy with the sort of consistency of it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's about it. Is there anything else you want to say about the deck or about the experience?
No, not really. I'd just like to thank the guys at Ride, giving me a good test beating.
Yeah, Aaron and Daniel Lee and them.
Yeah, those boys, Nick Quack, Gus, Jad, Rongy, all the lads.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
Thanks
so much for coming on, man. We might hear from you again soon. Win some more events.
Hope so. I'll be playing tomorrow, so we'll see if that works out for me.
All right. Cheers, man. Good luck tomorrow.
Cheers.
Thanks.
Thank you, mate.
Bye.